Alright, so the Eternal Engines teaser have already been released on the Punishing Grey Raven official YouTube channel, so that's why I'm trying to make an overview guide for you guys so that you don't get confused on day one where the event got released. So if you ever find this information helpful, be sure to leave a like and subscribe, and let's get into this. Alright, so now let's take a look at what could we expect from the Eternal Engine event, which is there's a lot I need to cover, but I'll try to make this video as short as possible. So let's take a look at this. So the first one, we're definitely getting like a new story chapter, which is, so far we got like 9 chapters. They're gonna be adding like a new chapter 10. So if you're really interested or really invested in the storyline, this is definitely gonna be a little bit more interesting, because they do start to include like new people like Sophia and pretty much other forces that are still living on planet Earth. So if you're interested in that, you're probably gonna be super excited for it. And we have another one which is gonna be like the interlude stages for both Sophia and Bianca. So interlude stages, you'll be able to farm their shards, so you don't really have to waste your black cards to pull for like A-class Sophia. You could just farm the interlude, so that's really good as well. If you invest in your fire team, Sophia is a fire element healer, so should be very crucial for your fire team. And as for Bianca, I don't think we're getting a stages to farm her shards, because she is an S character, so you can't really farm her shards. And then let's see, chapter 10, and then we have this. Okay, the name is probably gonna be like this one. It's probably gonna be like the event stages, where we farm most of our event currency, we get black cards, and we farm our 6-star memories in here as well. So pretty normal thing. You have it in Fallen Star, like a QL1, QL2 to QL7. You have it in the Frozen Darkness event, which is pretty much like farming event currency and 6-star memories. Pretty much super simple. And then we have this one, is pretty much gonna be like super close to like Black Flash thing, like we have on the Fallen Star, which is you have to deal with like the Hatormir boss, which you have like 5 stages of 5 difficulties. Pretty simple. It's pretty much like free black cards. You don't really have to worry about it, because everyone so far is able to clear this stage without any difficulty. So let's take a look at the next one. Alright, so this is probably gonna be like a workshop type of thing, like what we have from the Fallen Star event, which is pretty much like the notebook part, which is, if you want to get all these rewards, you have to accumulate this item. You don't use the item to exchange for any of these rewards. All you have to do is just accumulate them. So it's pretty much like the battle log that we got from the Fallen Star event. And the next one is gonna be, yep, new interlude chapters, Sophia interludes and Bianca's interlude, so that we can know like the backstory. I'm really excited for this personally, because the character's backstory, usually it's very immersive and very special. I prefer them more than the storylines story, basically, because it really explains how a character behave, what their past are, what makes what they are today. So pretty excited for that. And then we have free rewards, which we could get like serum. This is not like a fixed one, because who knows what's gonna happen on global. Maybe they decide to give us some different kind of rewards for the 7-day lock-in. So maybe this is not super accurate, but you know, it's just like, you could take a look at this as an example. Like, we're definitely gonna get the 7-day logins rewards. So for the next one, we're probably gonna get, yep, this is the event shop, like event currency shop. So you farm for this event currency, and you get to get like all these materials and everything. So this is like the first carriage. The second, third, and fourth carriage is probably gonna have like memory hasten. So if you haven't pre-farmed the hasten memory yet, you don't need to, because you're probably gonna be able to get it from the event currency shop. Which, if I take a look at this page, yeah, as you can see, the fourth carriage, you would have slot 3 and slot 6 hasten. So that's 2 hasten, and there. So you'll definitely be able to get slot 1 to slot 6 hasten memory, which is a signature memory for Bianca, without actually needing to pre-farm any stages. So if you don't have it, don't worry about it, because you're definitely gonna get it in like the event currency stage. So let's take a look at the rest of it. And we're getting, yeah, Tower of Babel as well. There's a new Tower of Babel, which is definitely gonna be harder, I think, but you guys have already known that, because you know how hard Tower of Babel is. This is probably gonna be harder as well. So, but you will be able to claim like the first level 100 rewards, so it shouldn't be really a big problem, because a lot of people actually are able to clear like a level 100 Tower of Babel, so they do get all the rewards. So if you're able to clear the 100 levels, don't worry about this event. I think you shouldn't have any extra rewards above 100, unless they add something else, which I don't think they do yet, so don't worry about it. So yeah, this is what I want to talk about, right? All of this is pretty much like really similar to like how our last event is. Interludes, event stages, Tower of Babel, new story chapter. Now they are adding a new game mode for us. So this game mode pretty much works on like stamina base. Instead of trying to use your serum, you only have like 5 chances every single day. So if you enter a stage, you're probably not gonna be able, like, let me read this. Okay, so you need like your formation, like your teams, your whole team, physical team, dark team, or whatever. Once you pick your team in any of these stages, you won't be able to change it on that day, but it will be reset every single day, so don't worry about it. And you also do get like buff for certain characters, like let's say today's main team character is probably gonna be Lee Entropy, A-Class Liv, and Ayla. They would be able to, you know, get certain buffs from the stages. If you're using like Alpha or you're using like Dark Watanabe, you're definitely not gonna get any buff if during that day those main team characters that get buff isn't Alpha or Watanabe. So very easy to understand. And I actually don't have any much more information about this particular game mode, so I think it's probably the game trying to do something new so that you don't get bored and seeing the same thing every single event. So yeah, I do think it's a good thing to be excited about, because you're definitely also going to be able to get like extra rewards from this game mode. So, and that's pretty much it. And let me take a look at this. There's something I want to cover as well. Oh, okay, yeah. So now if you're trying to farm like your event currency or maybe like 6-star memories, you don't have to go through these stages one by one by one. Let's say if you're trying to clear the previous event, which is the Fallen Star QL1, you go in, you clear those 4 mobs, and then you come out and you start all over again. For the new event, you don't have to do that, because you can click on like multiple times challenge. Let's say you want to challenge like QL1 for like 8 times. You could click on this to like maximum 8, and then you go into the stages. It's not auto. You go into the stages, you fight the 4 mobs, but instead of like 1 wave, they're gonna be separated into like 8 waves. So all you have to do is kill all those 8 waves, all the mobs, and you're able to get all the rewards for the 8 stages. So it's gonna show it like this. Let's say this guy challenged like 3 times. That's why he's only getting like 3 stages worth of reward. So you don't have to go through again and again and again, quitting, going into the new stage. It's pretty much like a waste of time. So this is pretty much gonna be like a very time-saving mechanism. And then this time, the event currency stages or the event stages is probably gonna work a little bit different. You can't just go through like the 2nd, 3rd, the 4th, the 5th stages that quick. You actually have to clear like the first stages for like a certain amount of time, getting experience and be able to unlock. When you hit like level 5, you'll be able to unlock like the 2nd stages to go into the 2nd stage and farm the other kind of materials or other kind of event currency, I don't know, but we'll be able to know all of that when the event got released. And let's see. Oh yeah, so this is probably going to be our event currency, which is like a golden triangle, and we'll be able to get like a ticket from it as well. Now this ticket is really important. Why? Because if you get this ticket drop, you would be able to challenge stages like this. So let's say if you use 1 ticket, you go into these stages, you are 100% gonna get like 1 6-star memory drop. So this is like a really important item. It doesn't drop that regularly, but I think it's working on an RNG. If you're lucky, you'll be able to get a lot of it. If you're not lucky, you're not gonna be able to get a lot of it. So I think it's actually like really good, because if you have this certain like ticket, you'll be able to farm more 6-star memories, because it drops every single stage. So this is like a very important item. So, and there's Tower of Babel. What's the reward of the Tower of Babel? So you do get like 2 Cody. So for anyone who doesn't have Kundalina is also a very viable option for Aspianka. So you pretty much have the whole set of memories for Aspianka. You could farm Hasten in the event currency shop, and you will be able to get Kundalina if you have cleared Tower of Babel. And the last one is probably gonna be like Frederick, slot 1 and slot 4. So that's pretty much it. So yeah, that concludes it. So if you're interested, and also I will be streaming the event on the release. So if you're interested to see me like suffer trying to get like Espiango without hitting pity, or maybe I would hit pity trying to get her signature weapon. I would be streaming on YouTube, so if you're interested, make sure you click that subscribe button, and I'll just see you guys soon. Peace.